I don't see a ghost on this end screen. I can't look a ghost. Okay, sorry, that was cringe. 469, that's fine. A lot of those, a good amount of attempts were trying to figure out some of the jankier bits in the level. But overall, I think this is pretty solid. Am I actually, how many victors does this have? Okay. There's probably some hackers here. Honestly, I thought there were like gonna be less. So more than I expected. I don't know many people have beaten this, but yeah, I think this is a decent level, particularly because of Gecko's parts. This was, yeah, let me look at the script. Yeah, it was an unfinished Gecko level when they decided to leave the game. And it was picked up and finished by Dartling. I believe 60% is where the hands of the level changed. Excuse me. But yeah, I believe the first 60% is Gecko, and then everything after that is Dartling. And I think the Gecko's parts are very, very well made. The structuring feels very intentional, very fair, and I really enjoyed that gameplay. Dartling's parts were a bit more questionable. I will say that Dartling is not a creator of the same caliber as Gecko, which normally not a comment I would make, but considering Dartling's a pretty questionable person, I don't really mind pointing out that, yeah, they're just not as talented of a creator as Gecko. So yeah, there's definitely, the gameplay that Dartling made is a lot more awkward. Just even ignoring the freaking quantum phasing through the blocks in the one wave that's caused by 2.2, which is really not hard. I was kind of intimidated at that. I was expecting it to be difficult. It's really not a difficult trick to pull off, especially, like, although going back into it is completely free. But, like, getting out of it, like, there's some spike hitboxes you need to go through, like the ground spike hitboxes, but, like, that's a pretty lenient gap. It's really not that hard. I thought that the little trick at the end where you have to avoid the first cube portal is harder, but yeah, there's still some awkward bits, like that bit that I just mentioned at the very end of the wave. Just in general, like, the dash orb at 70% doesn't work sometimes, where you have to get that little boost off the corner to clear the spike. That doesn't always happen depending on how you did, where your position was for the jump before the dash orb, and I thought that was extremely janky. It could be 2.2's fault, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that was not great. There was a few other orbs in that part that were pretty clunky. As well as, like, the ending is, like, it's just it's a lot clunkier of a click pattern. The gameplay doesn't play as smoothly as Gecko's part, and I think the structuring, since Dartling did a lot to fill space that really didn't need to be filled, like Gecko didn't fill, I don't know, it just comes off as a bit lower quality than the earlier parts, and I think the gameplay does take a bit of a decline, but not to the point where it's, like, actively bad, it's just janky. And if that's something you can deal with, I think this is not a bad level to go for. But yeah, I think that the main appeal of this level is Gecko's parts. So yeah, GG's. Please stop the recording, I swear to God. Is my PC, like, frozen or something? What the fuck? Yeah, my PC's, like, frozen right now. I can't interact with anything. Okay, we'll see what happens with this recording being stopped. This is weird. Can I please regain control of my computer? So this is actually kind of fucked. My mouse isn't working.